Train 144, this is dispatch.
Yeah, 144.
You have authority all the way through to Silicon.
All right, let me try. Yeah, lost power. No lightning strikes today.
Do you need a nudge T3 or?
Yeah, it looks like the
Oh,
rails
hold
are
on.
dirty. Okay, now it's running.
No, I shoved it. I pushed it. No, the tracks are messed up. That's why.
What do you mean messed up?
Thrown against you. So.
Oh, the switch.
Yep. All right, give it a try now.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, the lag seems to be 5 to 10 seconds, right? Yeah, it looks like it's okay. It's moving.
Yeah.
So where am I in? Where's
So
that?
you're currently Windsor. You're heading all the way to Bayshore. You are the Peninsula commute, so technically you're stopping at every station along the way.
Oh, I have to stop. Okay, I see a little station here. Oh, that's new.
Well, realize though, when you see the station on your camera, your cards aren't there, so you have to pull past the station.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that seems to work kind of.
Do we hear the
so I
mic
got a,
echo twice?
so Jeff 144. Is that a doodle bug or what is it?
P9 with four passenger cars.
Forecast. Okay, thanks.
I knew Victoria had a station platform. Wow, now I see it first time.
Yeah, that looks new to me, all that stuff. Maybe Tom
Okay,
3
so do we
was.
have an engineer for train 1, the Pathfinder from Bayshore to Tracy, and I need a crew for train 2, the Main Streeter from Tracy to Bayshore.
Hack is here. I can take number 1 from
Okay.
Bayshore to Tracy.
All right.
Yeah. I could take number 2 if it's Okay. Tracy to Bayshore.
Okay, one appears to have engine 1753, and that's Hack.
That is correct. Hack has acquired the engine.
Great. I'll get you set up in a minute. And 2 is 6504. And that's Venki.
Yeah, but I don't see 6504 in the roster.
Okay. Jeff will work with you on that. And I'm gonna go back. Oops. Nope, not that. Train 1, this is dispatch.
Go ahead. It's train 1.
Yeah, I'm going to give you authority up through the top of the loop.
Train 1 has authority from Bayshore to the top of the loop. It looks to me like I'm lined out. Do I need to contact a brakeman or can I just highball?
1 second. You are set to, hang on. Okay, you should be able to head out. I don't have visual on Bayshore Yard tracks though.
Number one, train one, train one, you were lined out. Be advised, train 340 is currently switching and occupying the bridge.
Understand. Train 340 be on the bridge. I'll watch for him.
Okay, you won't get too far.
Here we go. Train 1 is departing.
Dispatch, this is train 370, ready for departure from Nowers, bound for switching in Tracy and Victoria and return. This is train 370, ready for departure from Nowers, bound for switching in Tracy and Victoria and return. This is train 370, ready for departure from Nowers, bound for switching in Tracy and Victoria and return.
Train 370, you have authority to Silicon Siding.
Roger that.
370, you have authority to Silicon Siding.
Roger that.
370, you have authority to Silicon Siding.
Roger that.
370, help me with the engine 6504. I do not see it in the roster. Help me with the engine 6504. I do not see it in the roster.
1 second, Venki. Let me jump over to the roster real quick. It's been on the layout for a while, so it should be there.
Okay.
1 second, Venki. Let me jump over to the roster real quick. It's been on the layout for a while, so it should be there.
Okay.
1 second, Venki. Let me jump over to the roster real quick. It's been on the layout for a while, so it should be there.
Yeah, Jeff, looks 144 has lost power again in Upton.
Okay, 1 sec. T2, T3.
Dispatch to 144.
Yeah, 144.
Can I take it by that your train is in Upton?
Yeah, behind your brewery. No, sorry, the Greek wine. Yeah, the ale and the wine. Greek wine. Yeah. And lost power.
Train 1 is holding short of the bridge. It looks like I can see traffic up ahead.
Ray, dispatch is calling you.
Who?
Dispatch just got a hold of the crew for 340. He's saying he's in the clear now, so Pathfinder can proceed.
Very good. Number 1 on the move. Here we go.
Dispatch, train 370 holding at Silicon Siding.
Excellent. Thank you.
Venki, try searching for 6504 now.
Okay.
It's under NP space 6504.
NP.
Train 340, you look good on the inside.
Oh, 65. Let me refresh my screen. Maybe that's the reason.
Number 1, OS Kavanaugh.
There you go, 144.
Ah, okay. Yeah, 144 is moving again.
Ah,
Oh.
there you are.
Oh.
Yeah, I do see 6504.
Okay, try selecting that one.
Yes. So it does show me lights and stop and the up arrow and down arrow.
Okay. Yep. So you'll use the stop button doesn't work if you need to stop your train,
Okay.
but the other buttons do work.
So I just have to hit the up arrow and it starts. Is that it?
Try tapping on that a little bit. Let's see.
Okay. Okay. Thanks. I clicked on the up arrow twice.
Okay. Try clicking. Try clicking in the box just above so the up arrow is direction. So try clicking in the box just above that.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. So go ahead and stop because you got to. Yep. So go ahead and click all the way down because you're pulling out now.
Got it.
Number 1, OS Dayton.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let me take dispatch authority and I'll start.
Okay.
Dispatch, this is train number 2. Waiting permission to pull out from Tracy to head towards Bayshore.
Oh,
One moment, train 2.
Okay.
Yeah, train 2. I'm waiting to get 144 through Tracy. Then I'll send you out behind him.
Okay.
Dispatch, be advised, you've got you got 370 on the siding in Silicon. So
Yeah.
okay.
Testing 1, 2.
Yep, we hear you.
Finally.
Sorry, you were in the wrong channel. I couldn't cut over.
No, I've had a hell of a dispatch problem, or a headset problem.
So need crew call, doing a crew call for extra 5138, as well as train 111.
OS number 1, escape.
Dispatch, yes, I think 144 is passing me right now.
Okay. Give me some time here.
Okay.
So Murph, are you aligning the switches when you give permission?
Yes. So got a little bit of quandary here. Dispatch to ground crew Jeff.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to have 144 overrun the Silicon south turnout. I'm going to have to back into the siding.
Okay.
And
That
I'm
should
going
be
to
fine.
have to let, and 370 has to go to Tracy after that,
Yep.
after he clears the switch. So I'll let that get by. And then
Okay.
once 370 is in Tracy, then I can let number 2 go.
Dispatch, another option could be just hold 144 on the siding in Silicon and let 2 pass by once 370 is in Tracy.
Number 1, OS frighten.
But your call. You're the one being paid the
Okay.
big bucks.
Dispatch to 144. I'd like you to stop right now. How did that go there?
Up when the main line is lost.
Dispatch to
main line.
144.
T3 144.
$144 for dispatch.
Yeah, this is dispatch. Trying to recognize where you're at here. Hey, Jeff.
Yep.
So it looks to me like 144 is on the far
Yep.
inside track at Silicon.
140,
So it looks to me
144
like,
is on the main line right now.
is on the far
370 is on the siding.
at Silicon.
140.
Okay, good.
144 is on the
In that
main
case,
line
we'll
right now.
stay with that. Okay,
370 is on
144,
the
you can
siding.
proceed up to Ravine, and I'm going to have you back into the siding. We'll stay with that. Okay, 144.
Number one,
you can
OSI
proceed
go.
up to Ravine, and I'm going to have you back into the siding. We'll stay with that. Okay, 144.
Number one, OSI go.
I am available as a crew if required.
Number one, OSI go.
I am available as a crew if required.
I too am available as crew if required.
I am available as a crew if required.
144,
I too am available
please
as
pull
crew
up
if
to
required.
Ravine.
I am available as a crew if required.
144, please pull up to Ravine.
No. So you're in general
Dispatch to
channel.
144.
No. So you're in general
Dispatch to
channel.
144. 144, this is dispatch. Dispatch to 144.
1 sec, Murph. I think T3 might have gone to general.
144, this is dispatch.
Number one, OS
1
Jacksonville.
sec, Murph. I think T3 might have gone to general.
144, this is dispatch.
Yeah, we want to get
Number
shots.
one, OS
1
Jacksonville.
sec, Murph. I think T3 might have gone to general.
Okay.
This is
Um,
Les. I can't reconnect to the web server again.
Okay.
This is
Um,
Les. I can't reconnect to the web server again.
370. Okay. This is dispatch.
Still here, dispatch. Just waiting for you to
370.
sort everything out.
This is dispatch. Thank you. Does it look like the way is clear in front of
Still
you?
here,
It appears to me
dispatch.
that
Just waiting
144
for you to
is on the
sort
main.
everything out.
Phoenix Mail.
Thank you. Does it look like the way is clear in front of you? It
Yes, they
appears
are
to me
indeed
that
on the main.
144 is on the main.
Uh,
Okay, hang tight. Does it look like the way is clear in front of you?
Yes, they
This
are indeed
Gefühl,
on
dass
the
der
main.
Server noch geht. Wolf, are you still there?
Tight. Yeah, 1 second. 370, you can proceed to Tracy.
Wolf, are you still there? I don't
Thank
hear
you.
anything anymore.
Yeah, 1 second. 370, you can proceed to Tracy.
Wolf, are you still
It looks
there? I
like your
don't hear
headset is
anything
turned
anymore.
off. Can you hear me now? Tom,
It looks like your headset
Tom, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Tom, 144. This is dispatch. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Tom, 144. This is dispatch. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Tom, 144. This is dispatch. Can you hear me? 144. This is dispatch.
Number one, OS Chaos.
144. This is dispatch.
Number one, OS Chaos.
144. This is dispatch.
Number one, OS Chaos.
6%. Bayshore to dispatch.
Go ahead, Bayshore.
Bayshore. The panels are locked here. I can't throw any switches.
Go ahead, Bayshore. There you go.
The panels are locked
Should be
here. I
good
can't
now.
throw any switches.
Go ahead, Bayshore. There you go.
Looks like
144.
370
Be
is
good now.
coming.
144. This is dispatch. There you go.
Looks like
144.
370
Be
is
good now. 144. This is dispatch.
Looks like
144.
370 is
144. This is dispatch.
Dispatch, this is 370. We have arrived in Tracy, but we are on the wrong track. Dispatch, this is 370. We have arrived in Tracy, but we are on the wrong
OS number
track.
one, Kalamazoo.
Dispatch, this is 370. We have arrived
370. I gave
OS
you all the
number
way
one,
to
Kalamazoo.
Tracy, Maine. I need to get a train out of Tracy Depot. I gave you all train 2. This is dispatch. Tracy, Maine.
dispatch is train 2.
Train out of Tracy Depot. Train 2. This is dispatch. I am lining you up,
Dispatch is train 2.
and I'd like you to go to Silicon Siding.
Silicon Siding. Okay. Yes. Thank you,
And I'd
dispatch.
like you to go to
Proceeding to
Silicon Siding.
Silicon Siding. Silicon Siding. Okay. Yes. Thank you,
And I'd
dispatch.
like you to go to
Proceeding to Silicon Siding.
This is Bayshore to dispatch. We're still locked out. The panels seem to be working, but the switches aren't throwing. This is Bayshore to dispatch. We're still locked out.
I've turned off the mainline lock, Bayshore.
Starting out.
It's still locked on the panels, and the switches aren't throwing.
Starting out.
It's still locked on the panels, and the switches aren't throwing. Number 1 is on the loop. Number 1 is on the loop. Number 1 is on the loop.
Josh, are you ready for train 5138 with engine 5138? Are you ready for train?
I am. So I am the ore drag. Where am I headed? I am. So I am the
5138. You're doing the lower level loop, so
acknowledged.
chaos to Bayshore and back to Klamath.
Acknowledged. All right. Dispatch 5138 is ready to move. Acknowledged.
Train 1, this is dispatch. I'm giving you authority through to Nauer's Yard limits.
Number 1 now has authority to Nauer's Yard limits. Here we go.
Giving you authority through to Nauer's Yard limits.
Andy, do you want to take out train engine 7603? Andy, do you want to take out?
I'm trying to reconnect to web throttle at the moment.
7603.
Call you back 1 sec.
Okay.
I'm trying to reconnect to web throttle at the moment.
Dispatch, this is 5138, ready to depart chaos. Dispatch,
Roger, 5138.
Ready to
go
depart
ahead.
chaos.
You're in dark territory until you hit Jericho, and then I will give you authority to Jacksonville's on the right-hand running. Until you hit Jericho.
Acknowledged. Headed for Jacksonville, right-hand running.
Jacksonville's on the right-hand running.
Acknowledged. Headed for Jacksonville, right-hand running.
Train 144. This is dispatch.
Jacksonville, right-hand running.
Train 144. This is dispatch. Train 144. This is dispatch. Dispatch to Brakeman for train 144. Could you go check the engineer and see if he's asleep or something, or at least for train 144? Let me see. Could you go check the engineer?
He's muttering
Make sure it's out of the way.
things
Asleep or something.
He's muttering at things in.
Let me see.
Go ahead, T3.
He's muttering things in.
He's muttering at things in. Let me see. Go ahead, T3.
T3 stated in chat he lost connection.
Go ahead, T3.
T3 stated
Dispatch
in chat
144
he lost
is
connection.
in the clear. 60 Main Streeter number 2 just has pulled up alongside 144. 144 is in
Yeah.
Okay.
Number
great.
2 is at
60,
Silicon.
Main
Yes.
Streeter number 2
Great.
has
Number
pulled up
2,
alongside
I'm
144.
going to let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number
great.
2 is at Silicon. Yes.
Main Streeter number 2
Great.
has
Number
pulled up
2,
alongside
I'm going to let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 2 is at
Number 2, you have authority to Nauer's Yard limits. Number 2.
Thank you, dispatch. Proceeding to Nauer's Yard limit.
Number 2, you have authority to Nauer's Yard limits.
Thank you, dispatch. Proceeding to Nauer's Yard limit.
Dispatch 5138 OS Jacksonville.
Thank you, dispatch. Proceeding to Nauer's Yard limit.
Dispatch 5138
Dispatch, train
OS
370 wishes to
Jacksonville.
begin its switching in Tracy.
Proceeding to Nauer's Yard limit.
5138, this is dispatch.
Dispatch 5138
Dispatch, train
OS
370 wishes to
Jacksonville.
begin its
Go ahead, dispatch.
switching in Tracy.
I'm extending your authority through to Frighten.
Acknowledged. 5138 authority to frighten.
5138, this is dispatch.
Um,
370, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
I'm
Go ahead,
extending your
dispatch.
authority through to Frighten. 370, you have
Acknowledged.
time to work in
5138,
Tracy.
authority to frighten.
Roger that.
370, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
370, you have
Acknowledged.
time to work in
5138,
Tracy.
authority to frighten.
Roger that.
370, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
370, you have time to work in Tracy.
Hostler, this is Andy. Can't find engine 7603 in roster.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Andy, look for B ampersand O 7603.
Hostler, this is Andy. Can't find engine 7603 in roster.
Dispatch is
Andy,
train
look
2
for
at
B
the Quinn
ampersand O
Y.
7603.
Hostler, this is Andy. Can't find engine 7603 in roster.
Train 1 is now at Nowers yard limits holding.
Dispatch is train 2 at the Quinn
O
Y.
7603. Train 1, tracks are aligned for you to continue through on the main line through Nowers.
Train 1 is now at Nowers yard Train 1, line through Nowers. Here we go.
Be advised to end at the edge of Nowers northern yard limits as train 2 is coming through on the single track right now.
Understand. We'll hold short of the north end of Nowers yard for watch for train 2.
Be advised to
Dispatch
end
train
at the
2
edge
Brakeman.
of,
passing through
Nowers
Paso.
northern yard limits
Dispatch to
as
Brakeman.
train 2 is coming through on the single track.
Yeah,
right
can
now.
you park
Understand. We'll hold
144
short
in
of the
Silicon
north
Siding?
end of Nowers yard for watch for train 2.
Be advised to
Dispatch
Dispatch.
train 2
Brakeman.
passing through Paso.
northern yard limits
Dispatch to
as
Brakeman.
train 2 is
Train 144, Brakeman, you have authority in Silicon area to use your switches.
Dispatch train 2
Independent.
passing through
You want me to park them on Silicon Siding or back on the industrial areas?
Silicon Siding, so we basically will service the passenger station there, and then when anybody decides who's taking over that train, or if Tom can get back and run it, that's fine.
The 7603, I've found the loco, but I have no picture.
Okay, 1 second, Andy. We're trying to do 5 camera cars for the first time. James, could you help on getting Andy's camera rolling?
$51.38. This is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Extending your authority to Dayton.
Acknowledged. 5138, authority to Dayton.
Dispatch 144 is parked on Silicon Siding.
Thank you. Excellent, Brakeman.
Brakeman at 6504. You can increase speed a little bit. The passengers would like to get to their final destination before they're turning to dust. and train 1, you can hold there.
Train 1 holding on North Bay Shore.
Train 2 still OSing as Paso as it's heading towards Navar's yard limits.
Thank you, Train 2. Train 5138, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
I'm giving you authority to Bayshore yard limits.
Acknowledge dispatch. Authority to the Bayshore yard limits. Is the Bayshore yard master on this channel or a different one?
I'm relaying for Bayshore Yard. Right now, Bayshore Main is blocked. So we're working with the yard master to get that cleared up.
I will hold at the yard limits then. Thank you very much, Brakeman.
Train 2, so if you need to go, you stopped. Or no, okay, a snail's gonna beat you pretty soon. So Venki, if you click in the box that's controlling your speed, if you click a little higher up on there, you'll go faster.
Okay, but I want to know if I'm at the Navar's yard limit because I see the signboard for Navar's. So am I?
Yes,
go further ahead?
so we've got everything lined up for you to take the main 2 through an hour, so you're clear to proceed.
Okay. Should I let dispatch know?
Sorry, what was that, Venki? Wayne was talking with me.
Yeah. Should I let dispatch know?
Yes, let dispatch know, but you can proceed.
Okay, dispatch. This is train 2. I'm awaiting authority for permission to proceed through Navar's.
Yeah, you can go through Nowers. As a matter of fact, I'm giving you authority to the bottom of the loop.
Bottom of the loop. Thank you, dispatch.
NDA, check your camera feed for 7603 now.
Yep, confirm I've got picture.
Okay. Yeah, so Andy, I've got you lined up.
Sorry.
1 second, thank you. Andy, I've got you aligned, so if you want to keep proceeding around, we'll take you through the crossover in Bayshore onto the main line to start the process of heading out. We'll have you run ahead of the drag.
Roger.
You can go a little faster, Venki, but that's a pretty good speed right there.
Okay.
Dispatch, train 370 has completed its switching and tracing and is ready to move on to Victoria.
Number 2, you looked good on the left side.
Train 370, this is dispatch. You have authority to Victoria.
Roger that.
All right, number one, check with dispatch, but you have been lined to continue ahead through out hours.
Number one, checking now with dispatch. Dispatch, this is number one, Engineer Hack. We have passed number two, and we're holding on Nowers Yard en route to Tracy.
Let's see. Number one, you have authority through to Silicon on the Main. Give me a call when you're going through Ravine, please.
Understand. Authority to Silicon on the Main, and we'll call you back when we hit Ravine. Here we go.
Dispatch,
370.
this is train number 2. Oh, sorry.
370. This is dispatch. Can I have an update on your position?
Didn't catch that, dispatch. What'd you say?
What's your OS?
We're arriving in Victoria at the moment.
Excellent. Thank you. Number one, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch. Number one here.
You have authority to Tracy.
Number one has authority to Tracy. Thank you very much.
You can continue moving a little bit further.
Train 2. What did you need?
Just letting you know that I have cleared Mount Marvel and I'm heading into the loop.
Thank you. Number 2. Venki.
111 to dispatch.
Les, do you want to
Bayshore.
pick up where T3 left off on 3384?
Yeah, where do you think I was? What's going on with the?
Number one, OS Paso.
Huh?
Andy, you can continue. You can pull ahead further, but we need to get you off the reversing loop to pull in 5183.
Roger.
38.
Train 370 has arrived in Victoria, requesting track and time.
Train 370, this is dispatch. You have track and time in Victoria.
Roger that.
All right, 5138. If you want to start pulling into Bayshore, track is lined up for you.
5138, acknowledge.
Train 111, Andy, you can stop there.
Number one, OS Ravine. Looks like there's a big fire here along the tracks.
That thing's been raging forever.
OS number one, Silicon. Commute train, you look good on the right side.
Yeah. Hey, I have audio back. This is Les.
Hey, Les, do you want to take out 3384? It's...
Okay, 3384, and what would be the engine number?
That's the engine number. The train is
Okay.
144, the Peninsula Commute.
All right, train 144. Okay, let me see if I can find this and get going here. Oh, what an interesting experience.
Yeah, we got a bad turnout over here.
Which one?
This one will not throw. And I have a car that needs to be dropped off for that.
No, it's just sticking. Try it again.
420, this is dispatch. Yeah, I'm going to give you authority to midway through the loop. You've got train number 2 in front of you, so proceed with caution.
Dispatch train number 2 is at the bottom of the loop, awaiting authority to proceed further.
Yes, train number 2, I've given you authority through to IGO.
Hopping back
111.
up to IGO. Thank you.
Train 111, proceed.
111, proceed.
Yep. Check with dispatch for clearance out of Bayshore Yard.
Roger. 111 dispatch. I'm sitting outbound from Bayshore just before Cavanagh Bridge, awaiting approval to proceed, please.
111 is going to loop and back to the loop. Dispatch.
Right. Is train 5138 in Bayshore?
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Detection did not see that, oddly enough. And that's weird.
5138, hold.
Okay. Okay. All right.
5138 holding in Bayshore.
Dispatch, this is train 144, waiting for instruction.
Hold, please. I'm having some problems with the panels.
Dispatch number 1 has arrived, Tracy, and he's all stopped.
Train 1, can you pull forward a little bit more?
Train 111, this is dispatch.
111 go.
Yeah, I'm giving you authority through to Triton.
Roger, authority through to Triton.
Triton siding.
Triton siding, Roger 111.
And what else do we have there? 144.
144 here waiting.
Okay. And you're on the siding there. I'm going to give you, I'll give you authority to.
Wrong way, number 1.
144, this is dispatch. You have authority through to Nauer's yard limits.
This is train
Number 1,
144 with permission to Nauer's yard limits.
Train number 2, this is dispatch.
Dispatch, this is train number 2 going through Jacksonville.
I'm giving you authority through to Triton Main Line.
Triton, Maine. Thank you so much, dispatch.
For 20, this is dispatch. For 20, this is dispatch.
Dispatch number 1 is terminated in Tracy, and I believe the hostler is going to take it over and park it. So I'm now,
Excellent.
number 1's engineer Hack is now free for another assignment.
It's stuff going up to Rosner.
Train 1, thank you. Train 420, this is dispatch.
Train dispatch. This is train 144. Approaching hours have stopped.
Train 420s, we're working through some motor power motive issues. It's passing Mount Marvel right now, dispatch.
Okay. Train 420, I've advanced your authority to the bottom of the loop. Train 2 is on its way beyond.
Okay.
Dispatch train 2 is passing through Hallelujah.
Excellent, 420, thank you.
Uh, 111, advise you to back up. You are currently fouling the switch to Frighten Main.
Frighten main switch is set to straight, so.
111, no reaction from the loco.
All right, 111, we fixed you. Go ahead and stop. Train 5138, go ahead and pull around to the backside of Bayshore.
Acknowledge.
Dispatch to Brakeman.
Train 144 holding at hours. Entrance.
Dispatch to Brakeman.
Yes, dispatch.
It's 111 fitting entirely in the Frighten sighting.
Yes.
Excellent. Train 2, this is dispatch.
Dispatch, this is train 2. I'm going through Greeley right now.
Roger, I'm advancing your authority to Dayton.
To Dayton. Thank you,
Yeah.
dispatch.
$51.38 to whoever has hands near Bayshore.
Yes, 5138.
I need a a pull or a shove, please.
Oh boy, you are under the city.
420, this is dispatch.
5138, go ahead and stop. We're going to have to sky bridge this sucker. Your camera car is derailed in the middle of the city.
Acknowledged. I'll stop.
420, this is dispatch.
Andy. $5138, try backing up.
Dispatch, train 370 is still switching in Victoria. There are several switches in this here that are that were not wired correctly.
Train 111, this is dispatch.
There are several switches in this here that are not wired correctly.
Yeah, does it look like it's clear in front of you? My detection is a little bit off right now.
Proceed restricted until I can see.
$420, this is dispatch. You have authority to Jacksonville. $111, I'm giving you authority to Jacksonville on the north side.
$5138, go ahead, pull forward. We're going to have you run blind a little bit.
$111, did you get that?
111 dispatch, points are set. I'm proceeding forward.
To
Train
Jacksonville.
144.
Roger.
Train 144.
Go ahead, train 144.
Holding it in hours.
Train 144, is anyone at Nowers lined you up to exit?
That I don't know. Who do I talk to there?
Nowers Yardmaster.
Yeah, tell him he's just passing through.
Yeah.
Go.
You're lined up, Les. 144, you're lined up.
you.
Proceed.
Thank you. 144 proceeding.
144, you have authority. 144, you have authority at the bottom of the loop.
144th, authorized to the bottom of the loop.
$5138, you can pull up a little bit more.
Yeah. 420, what's your status?
Dispatch, this is train 2 at Dayton now, awaiting authority.
Okay, train 2, I'm going to give you authority to go to Bayshore Yard limits.
Thank you, dispatch.
Yes, you will, 420. Are you in Jacksonville?
Train 2, you can speed up a little bit. We've got you lined in Kavanaugh to enter Bayshore Yard.
Is it train 2 you said?
Yes, train 2.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, there's a bit of a dispatch, the display lag, so I'm unable to make out where I am.
Brakeman, this is 5138. I believe I went over an open switch in Bayshore, and the camera car has derailed.
Oh.
111 stationary.
There you go,
check
5138.
One second, 111.
Can someone tell me where train 2 is? I'm showing stuck in Dayton.
You are currently about to cross the Kavanaugh Bridge to enter Bayshore.
Okay, I don't know. I'm still showing as stuck in Dayton, so that's the reason I'm asking.
Okay,
So,
I'll guide you.
okay, thank you.
5138, you can proceed. Pull forward a little bit more and check with dispatch for clearance out.
Dispatch to Jeff.
Yes,
train
sir.
111 shows Bayshore to Loop. Do you mean
Yes.
basically taking the Kalamazoo turnout?
Yes.
Got
Yep.
it. Okay. And from everything I'm seeing here, I need to keep it from blocking Klamath.
Correct.
Okay. So if I have him
Train.
stop at once he goes to the warehouse, Rail-X,
Yep.
that's good for right now. Got it. Okay, cool.
Correct. Yep. Train 2, you can keep pulling forward.
Okay.
Dispatch, this
We're
is
going to have you
train
pull into the
144.
train station.
Dispatch, this is train 144 holding at the bottom of the loop.
Okay, stay there. Train 111, this is dispatch.
Okay.
111, go dispatch.
Yeah. 111, I am routing you out to Kalamazoo Industrial. You are to stop when you get next to the big white building, Rail-X.
Roger. Proceed to Rail-X building at Kalamazoo.
Dispatch,
Venti, we
train
are doing a
370 is
camera
completed.
reload for you.
Sorry?
We're restarting the camera, so hopefully in a minute your camera feed will come back up.
Okay, thank
5138.
you.
Yes, 5138, proceed. Check with dispatch on clearance to get out.
Dispatch, train 370 is completed. It's switching in Victoria and is ready to return to now.
5138, stop.
.370, this is dispatch.
Yes, 370 has completed its switching in Victoria and is ready to return to Nowers.
Roger, 370. You have authority through Tracy.
Roger that.
All right, 5138, you're fixed. The turnout was still thrown against you, and I don't think we didn't want to have to re-rail an entire train of Lord Jennies.
Understood. Thank you, Brakeman. Dispatch 5138, requesting permission to leave Bayshore.
Okay.
Dispatch, Dispatch, train 370 needs clarification. Do we go through Tracy or do we stop at Tracy?
You stop at Tracy for right now.
All right.
Train 2, pull forward a little bit more.
5138, is train 2 out of your way?
I have absolutely no idea.
Yes, train 2, dispatch, train 2 is pulling into Nowers Passenger to terminate, so track is clear all ahead for 5138.
Thank you so much,
You mean
Jeff.
Bayshore, right? I know we're all. It's getting
Yes, Bayshore.
snappy
Bayshore.
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dispatch,
One second.
dispatch
Yeah.
train to end of run.
Thank you. 5138.
Yes, dispatch.
If whoever's in Bayshore lines you up so you can get through that turnout clear, I'm giving you authority all the way to Frighten.
Acknowledged. Authority through Frighten, and we will break these switches to get this ore there on time.
Train 111, this is dispatch.
Yeah.
111 go.
Yeah, I'm still showing you in Jericho.
I'm approaching Kalamazoo. Just before I've stopped just before the crossover.
5138 highball.
Okay.
I believe I ran over an open switch.
Yeah, it's fixed now.
Okay.
Train. Right. Okay. You actually get to move forward to Jacksonville, unless you're going to need that crossover. Right.
5138 stop.
Jeez. Train 111, you are proceeding into Kalamazoo, right?
Roger, proceeding into Kalamazoo.
Yes, 111 is pulling into Kalamazoo. 5138, you can proceed again.
Yes, you do. And I'll give you track and time on the northbound side of Jacksonville. If you need to use the southbound side, you will have to call back in. You get on the northbound side where you're going over to, and then you will ask me and I'll line everything up. Yeah, it's a diesel. There's no real place to turn it around down there. I'm assuming you don't you have, oh, you do? Ah, yeah, there's no place to turn around down there unless you wanted to go all the way to Bayshore.
111.
Dispatch train 144 holding at the loop.
You're gonna go up the loop, right?
Up the loop, Tracy. So Andy, you're in a good spot now, or do you want to take that train back to Bayshore? Or do you want to run something different?
I'm easy.
Dispatch, train 370 is holding in Tracy. We're waiting for further instructions.
.370, this is dispatch. You can go ahead to Nowers yard limits.
Roger that.
Hey Les, is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm holding here.
Okay.
I was cleared to the bottom of the loop, and I'm just waiting.
Oh, you've got a ways to go to the bottom of the loop. I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay, thank you.
420, this is
111
dispatch.
awaiting.
Awesome. 144, this is dispatch.
Yes, this is 144. I guess I was not at the bottom. I was at the top, so I'm heading down.
Oh.
Venki, do you want to take another train out, or we let Andy?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
Hack is
So
ready
let me
also.
get. Yeah, Hack. We're getting you set up. So look up train. Look up engine number 4321.
Yes.
Venki, you'll look. You need to look up engine 6006.
Oh, I don't see it here. Maybe let me refresh.
Okay. Let me. Okay, it's not on here. Let me add it real quick.
All right, Hack. Yeah, you have 4321 as the engine number, and it's Sojourner, train number 31.
I'm looking for it on the list here.
If you go to Transitional Ops, it'll be under there. If you look for the groups/panels.
It's now acquired. Thank you. Hack has got 4321.
All right. Safe travels.
All right, Venki, look up engine 6006.
Okay. Just refreshing my screen. It'll be right there.
Venki, you're doing so. Hack, you're our
Yes.
limited stop passenger going from this time Jasper to Tracy. And Venki, you've got train 376, which is our yard shuttle from Nowers all the way down to Bakersfield.
Okay. Thank you.
Dispatch, this is engineer on number 31, the Sojourner at Jasper, looking for clearance to depart Jasper. Ending destination is Tracy with stops in Nowers and Silicon.
Roger, 31. I have to make you hold right now until 144 clears into Jacksonville.
Understand. Holding at Jasper, train number 31.
Train 144 holding at the bottom of the loop.
Train 144, I'd given you authority to Jacksonville.
To Jacksonville. Train 144 cleared to Jacksonville. Thank you.
Dispatch, this is 5138, holding the main in Frighton.
Roger.
Dispatch, this is train 376 at Nowers, awaiting authority to proceed to Bakersfield.
.376, this is dispatch. You have authority to the bottom of the loop.
Thank you, dispatch. Bottom of the loop.
Dispatch, train 370 is terminated in Nowers.
Thank you, 370.
Train 144 is stopped.
Where do we put the completed trains?
There you go, 144.
Thank you.
Jeff, am I too slow? 376.
That's a good speed, Becky.
Okay, thank you.
Brakeman, I'm showing an unauthorized trade in freight and siding.
Dispatch, you got 5138 on Freight and Main, but the siding is empty.
Thank you. 144. This is dispatch.
144. I'm
Giving you
in Jacksonville, I think.
Right. I'm giving you authority to freight and siding.
Train 144 cleared to Frighten siding.
Dispatch, this is 376 proceeding towards the loop now.
Thank you,
Go ahead and start pulling. Train 31, start pulling out of Jasper. When you get to the highway crossing, you can stop.
Number 31, pulling out of Jasper. We'll stop at the highway crossing. Here we go.
This is dispatch. You can proceed to the top of the loop.
31, cleared to the top of the loop. Here we go.
You're going to have to wait for a bit. Yep. Nope, wait right there.
31 here to dispatch. My image is frozen. I wonder maybe if I've derailed coming out of Jasper Junction.
I'm checking on that for you, 31.
$51.38. This is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
We should be seeing 144 pulling into Frighten siding, and I can let you out then.
Train 144 stopped. Train 144 stopped.
31 is on the move again.
Les, where are you showing you stopped out? Or 144, where are you showing that you stopped?
I haven't got the Frighten yet.
It looks to be close. I think he's through Ravine or Greeley. Sorry.
Well,
Is this Frighten here? Here's Frighten. Okay, shall I stop before the sign or after the sign?
You go into the siding, dispatch to train 144. You're going to go fully into the siding at Frighten.
Okay.
Yeah, dispatch 144 is currently passing on the scooting through the Frighten siding right now.
Okay.
144, go ahead and stop there if you don't have clearance beyond Frighten siding.
I don't. 144 holding at Frighten.
51.38. This is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Yeah, I'm going to route you. You have clear authority through to IGO.
Acknowledged. 5138, authority to IGO.
Stop 1 minute.
Was that to
Okay.
5138?
Yes, now you can go. Go ahead. 144, this is dispatch.
144 here.
Yeah, you can proceed to Dayton.
Dispatch, this
144
is
authorized to Dayton.
Yeah, it is. I'm hearing you all over the place.
dispatch. This is 376 at the bottom of the loop, awaiting clearance to proceed further towards Bakersfield.
That's weird. Roger, 376. I'm going to let you go. You have authority through to IGO on the southbound side.
I go. Thank you, dispatch.
'31, this is dispatch.
31 here.
Yeah,
Go
are
ahead.
you waiting? Are you waiting up at the top or what?
No, we're moving. We have authority to Nowers.
You're not lined up to Nowers, so.
Yeah, 31, be advised, you just crossed the turnout that's thrown against you.
Understand.
Now you have authority to Nowers, but probably need to be back on the track.
He
Understand.
surprisingly made 31 made it. 31's lead car made it through, so you can proceed.
Cool.
31 will proceed slowly forward.
Good call.
Train 144 holding in Dayton, I think.
I think you're a bit short there, Les. You need to go actually into Dayton.
Oh, okay.
You have the Dayton block when I say you have authority to Dayton.
Right. Okay. Dayton's
Yeah,
on
Les,
the east
you were
side.
you
Dayton's
were in
on the
Eagle,
east
Les.
side, right? I was in
Yeah,
Eagle, right? Okay.
Yeah. Have the additional signs on the upper level been helpful?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Looks like 31 made it through that now spring switch on the top of the loop without derailing.
Awesome. Thank you,
Train number
31.
Train 376 is going through Jacksonville right now.
I'm assuming train 144 is stopped at Dayton.
Okay, 420, this is dispatch. Yeah. So you're heading back up to Nowers, correct? Is that okay? Cool. In that case, stay on that northbound track, and I'll just line you up to go up the loop. Yeah. Oh wait, you needed to work though, right? Still in Jacksonville? Sorry, I was going to let you off early. Okay. Since you're there, does it look like that crossover is cleared for you to get over into Jericho for now to swap over to the other side? Okay, you're off the main. Okay, great. Okay, in that case, 5138, I'd like to let you go to basically into the loop.
I'm headed to Kalamazoo, not into the loop, but I like the way
Right.
you think. 5138 headed out.
Hang on, let me get you lined up for where you need to go. We're
Yeah,
going north.
dispatch 5138's trying to terminate in, I think we said, track 4 Klamath. So they'll need to cross over to southbound Maine, work around 111 and pull into Klamath.
Right, yeah. And 376 out of the way, right?
111 is out of the way in dark territory. 376 is I think starting to enter Hallelujah.
376 is pulled in at IGO on the platform.
Okay, great. 5138, you are routed into basically the close side of Kalamazoo and should be able to get into Klamath. That's where you're going?
Apparently.
Yeah. Okay, great. 5138, you are
Dispatch
routed
number
into,
31 is near Mount Marvel. I seem to have something off the rails because I've stalled here. You can get a maintenance away crew out there to put me back on. Thank you.
Sure, Jeff will be right on that.
Dispatch is 376 at the IGO station, waiting authority.
Yeah. 376, I'm giving you authority to frighten on the main.
Brighton, thank you, dispatch.
There you go, 31.
Thank you. 31 highball.
144, this is dispatch.
144 here.
Let me see here. Boy, I had to go look to see where that's going. Great. 144, I'm going to give you authority to Bayshore yard limits.
What train 144 cleared to Bayshore train limit.
Yard limits.
Yard limit.
Yep.
Thank you.
.376, you can actually go as far as Eagle.
Eagle, thank you, dispatch.
Dispatch 31's holding at Nauer's yard limit for aligning into the passenger station to let my passengers off.
Excellent, thank you. I'm releasing the loop blocks. That's great, awesome. You have the southbound main and heading down to Ash Grove. Yeah, let me know when you get over there. And if you could line up the northbound straight, that would be great once you're through. Thank you.
Train 144 waiting for clearance to Bayshore. Yard.
144, you're actually already practically in Bayshore Yard, so keep coming in. Keep going. I've got you lined up for track 3 in the passenger terminal.
Dispatch, a passenger train waiting at the southbound of Nowers has been set up to come through to the passenger station.
Yeah, that's 31. He's waiting at your yard limits. Train 31, it sounds like Nowers is allowing you to go.
Yes, train 31, you're set up to come in.
.376, this is dispatch.
Dispatch, this is 376. I'm entering Frighten right now.
Right, I'm extending your authority through to Dayton.
Thank you, dispatch. Dayton.
5138, where were you thinking of terminating the or unit train?
376, I'm changing your orders. You're going down to Bakersfield.
Bakersfield, yes.
I was told I was going into Klamath on some track.
Yes, now I'm asking the operations manager, where's the proper stowage spot for or unit train?
Are there any tracks that fit the bill?
We've got 3 and 6.
Put it on 3, please.
Okay.
Dispatch, this is number 31. I'm holding on the yard limits on Nowers. I can't seem to raise the yard master or any brakeman to see that I'm aligned into the passenger station there.
31, I'd actually, Nowers have been talking on this channel and saying that you have authority to go into the passenger station.
Very good. Here we go.
Okay, this is Nowers. You're set up to come in.
Thank you, Nowers.
.144, that's good. Right there.
Nowers holding in station in Bayshore.
144 term, yeah.
Is that 144 terminated now?
Yep.
Thanks a lot, Les, for taking over 144. I appreciate that.
Well, it was an interesting experience, believe you me.
I can imagine.
I tell you, I mean, it keeps an old man going. You know, this ops is my 80th birthday.
Oh
Tomorrow's
my gosh!
my birthday.
Happy
Tomorrow
birthday!
I'll be 80 years
Happy
old.
birthday.
Hold, 5138, hold. That turnout didn't throw. Okay, back up 5138.
Any happy returns of the day, Les?
Pardon?
That's good, 5138.
Dispatch, this is 376, entering Dayton and about to switch to head to Bakersfield.
Okay, 5138, go ahead.
Number 31 is now stopped in Nowers to handle passengers.
Roger, 31. Looks like you can be clear all the way to Tracy. I'll I'll do the mainline ends of that at least.
Yeah, I understand. When I get to Silicon, which is my next passenger stop, I have to occupy some siding there to service the station at number 31.
Good point.
31, you're ready to go out of Nowers. You're lined up.
Thank you, Yardmaster. We got our buttoning up the last passengers and we'll be on our way here.
Dispatch, this is 376. I am clearing Dayton and I'm entering the Dodge main now.
376, we got you lined to head down into track 3 in Bakersfield, so you can speed up a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Dispatch to management.
Yes, dispatch. Well, it depends on who you call management. Depends on your comment.
Well, I was going to say it isn't always necessary that I mean respect with that term. So 31 goes into Tracy. Does that basically turn into 30 to come back, or is there a different
Yep.
train?
No, we run around the engine, and engine runs around the train and becomes 30 to head back south.
Okay, now I forget the trackage in Tracy. Can I send them through the Quinn bypass so that the engine is on the right end and all that happiness?
Well, technically, Pathfinder's sitting in Quinn bypass passing time.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to find it.
So,
Trying to find it. But if you pull it onto Tracy Main, we can use
yeah.
the industrial siding to run the engine around.
Okay, I will change that then. So it doesn't go into Tracy Depot.
Well, there's yeah, bring it in on Depot 2.
Okay, you're going to line up 2. I only have the get me off your main.
Yep. No, we got that lined up.
31 OS Paso.
5138 terminating Klamath.
Thank you, 5138.
Does anybody else want to take a? I got kicked out. Does anybody else want to take a remote, or any other remote operators want to take a train around? Which?
78.
Yeah.
And I also have.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, am I stuck in Carlsbad? 376.
Yeah, let me check 376.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay.
Give it a little gas.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me this is. How much
31.
speed do you have on? 376. How much power are you giving the train right now?
I don't know. The reason is I don't have the graduations on this thing.
Okay. We might have our gremlin popping up again that the track from Dodge down to Bakersfield is out.
Okay.
Yep.
31 OS Ravine.
Yep. So, bad order notice. We don't have any power from Dodge down to Bakersfield.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep. Bakersfield's dead.
Check the switch.
Okay. Yeah. The switch. Bakersfield didn't have electricity. Venki, try giving your train some power again.
Yes. I've given it about 50% now, more than 50%.
Okay. Yeah, then yeah, Bakersfield has no power at all, no track power.
Okay.
Well, no, because even Dodge is down.
Could be that booster that went out today.
31 holding at
All right,
Silicon.
Venky, stop. Venky, slow down. Now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Go back to about 10% throttle.
Oh, I've gone down
Bakersfield
to
just.
0.
Yeah, you can go back. You can go up to 10% now.
Okay.
Bakersfield just wasn't fully back in place, and so it
Suddenly
wasn't
it
hooked
came
up.
back, yes. Okay.
Oh, wow. So the drawer was actually out a week?
Yeah, the drawer was out a little bit, and that killed power all the way up to into Dodge.
I had to do that last week, run it out a little bit.
James ran it out about 6 inches and then put it back in place, and at that point it started running. Venky shot down the track.
Yeah.
Keep going, Venky. You're doing good.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
Dispatch 31 is holding just short of Silicon. I understand I'm supposed to be going into some siding to work the passenger station here.
Right, 31, you are lined up into the siding.
Yep, you're in good shape, 31.
31, here we go.
Josh, Andy, either of you guys want to take 378 down to Jasper?
If Andy doesn't, I will.
Yeah, you go ahead, Josh.
All right.
We got a few. All right, Josh, it'll be engine 304. Thank you. I gotta add that one.
Nowers here, 378. You're lined up to leave Nowers.
He needs a camera view.
I got a weird error on the web throttle for 304. Object type memory named IMWT video.
Give it a
URL.
moment, it'll update.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dispatch.
if we didn't have 304 wasn't in the system, so I needed to add that one in.
Okay. Thank you.
Dispatch 31 has completed its station stop at Silicon, looking for authority to come back out on the main and proceed to Tracy for termination.
31, you have authority into Tracy Depot.
31, authority to Tracy Depot. Here we go.
This is dispatch. I'll be out for about a minute for the necessaries.
Thank you, that's good. 376.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thank you.
31 on the high
I'm at
bridge.
0. I'm at 0.
My, some of the trains have wings now. They can fly.
Magical feather and sang a song of "You can fly, you can fly, you can fly."
Dispatch 31 holding at the Tracy sign for instructions into terminating track.
31, go ahead, pull forward. We got you lined into depot track 2.
Understand, into depot track 2. Here we go.
I could never understand why the Seaboard Railroad was called the Seaboard Airline Air.
This is dispatch. I'm back. Hope you didn't miss me.
We only had a couple fires, a couple train wrecks. No nuclear holocaust though, so
Awesome.
Ah, okay.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, yeah. The Seaboard and the FEC competed in the town that I grew up in.
We have a easy train. Do you have an easy train that Anthony can?
Looks like the El Capitan goes from Bayshore to Klamath.
Something that I can easily.
it's still in Klamath right now. So,
145 from Bayshore to Nowers. Peninsula commuter.
not train, or I think we'll have them take the 110 from effectively loop back to Bayshore.
Got it.
Dispatch number 31 has arrived, Tracy, and he's tied down now on station track 2.
Thank you, 31. Thanks, Ray.
Train 304 still does not have a picture on the throttle, but does have one in Discord.
What was it? So Josh, you have a view in.
I see it on the Discord OBS server, but
Okay.
the web throttle does not give me any indication.
Let me.
It wants 285, not 304. You know, the other engine on it.
Mm-hmm. Then I guess just try running it as 285. If you try to run it as 285, is that gonna?
The link goes to 285. I don't have a choice on that.
Okay. That's interesting because we don't even have 285 set up as a memory variable. I can add it.
That seems like a good idea.
Just realize everything's going to be reversed.
Understood. I can cope with that.
Okay, copacetic. All right, give that a try. Try refreshing, Josh.
I now have picture. Fantastic.
Okay.
Thank you
That
very
is
much.
weird. Okay.
Dispatch, this is 178, 378 en route to Jasper Junction out of Nowers.
378, you say?
I don't know, 376, 378. They all run together.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to give you authority out of Nowers to the bottom of the loop for right now.
No.
And make sure, Wayne, Nowers Yard, is 378 lined up to go out of Nowers?
Uh, 378 is lined up and ready to go.
Okay, 378.
110 now.
378, you're good to the bottom of the loop.
Acknowledge 378 to the bottom of the loop.
.420, this is dispatch. Okay, do you have more work to do there? Great. Um, 420, if you make your move right now, coming down the loop takes a while. And we could probably get you into the loop. Good.
420 needs to put out that joint.
Dispatch, this is train 110. I'm requesting permission to go from the Chaos Kalamazoo loop over to Bayshore.
Roger. Let's see here. Why don't you bring it up to the entrance to Jericho? I've got to get 378 by you before that.
Copy.
Dispatch, there shouldn't be any conflict between 378 going into Jasper and 110.
Got it. Okay. At any rate, yeah, bring them up to the entrance to Jericho. I need to know when 420 is put back together, and we can do this dance.
.378 needs a helping hand in Mount Marvel, please.
I'm giving you a push, but I'm getting resistance. There you go. No, James, you're in the wrong.
Yeah, that other pad.
Toast. Okay. Yeah.
Is that mic on 420? Thought the voice sounded familiar. Excellent. One sec. Right, 420, you have authority into the loop. And head all the way to the top. Yeah.
Everyone, I will sign out now. Have a great weekend. Thank you
Take
so
care,
much.
Venki.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I'll
Venki.
catch
You
up
too.
with you all. Yeah.
Good night,
This is
Venki.
Les. This is Les. I'm going to sign out too. It's past my bedtime, and I want to thank you all
378
very
hold.
much, very much for helping me through this interesting experience. Good night.
Take care, Les. Happy
Good night,
birthday again.
Les. 378 is holding.
You lost some cars.
378. Once I get 420 into the loop, we can put you through to, or yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Sorry, 378. You actually lost 2/3 of your ore cars in the loop, not your current load.
Go forward.
That's not my problem.
So stop.
So I can keep coming to the bottom of the loop, Brakeman.
Dispatch, Sky High Brakeman fell off 420, but the rest of the train is going up the loop, so track is clear for 378.
Awesome. Thank you, Brakeman. 378, let me line you up, and you can head on into Jasper.
Acknowledge 378 on its way to Jasper.
And you are go.
378. What track in Jasper are you destined for?
The correct one?
Well, they usually give you a couple of numbers or three numbers over on the right-hand side of your destination.
Yeah. This is tracks 4 or 5.
4 or 5 are loaded. The only free tracks is 1, 2, and 6.
This train's destined for. Put me in on 6, please.
Okay, good enough.
Okay. I'm sorry, what train number did I have that was going to be coming out of the Kalamazoo area? Klamath,
110.
Kalamazoo? 110. Okay, so that's going southbound. And what's the final destination? Sorry. 110.
Sure.
Awesome. Okay, 110. I'm giving you authority all the way to Triton, Maine.
110, Triton, copy.
And 378, I just found the paperwork under stone, and that's helping keep the compressor loaded down. Tracks 5 and 6 were okay for you.
Acknowledged.
This is dispatch. Is 110 running as a remote train with a camera or as a local?
Local.
Locally operated. Okay. Ah, there it goes. .420. I've extended your authority to or to Nauer's yard limits. .110. This is dispatch. I'm extending your authority to Dayton.
The Dayton copy.
I was thinking Ohio, but nobody wants to go to Dayton.
I've been there. Exactly.
Dayton, Nevada?
No, Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
Really? Cool. What's the supersonic plane at Dayton? The big one. Is that a VAP? Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, true.
Train 378 is in Jasper. I have lost visual.
Wayne, how is Josh doing on? Keep going 378. Hold on, you stopped. You stalled.
Train 110, this is dispatch. I'm extending your authority to Bayshore yard limits.
.110 copy authority to Bayshore. And that is a cool camera view from behind.
Yeah.
378. Go ahead, pull forward.
Okay.
We'll give you the. All right, your truck just lost power. I'm gonna hand push you the rest of the way in. 378.
Acknowledged. Engines on neutral.
All right, you're terminated. 378.
378 has terminated in Jasper.
Thank you, 378.
Dispatch, train 110, terminating in Bayshore.
Roger, 110. Thanks.
Thank you. And that was Engineer Anthony driving while I did the radio for him.
Excellent. I'm going through old pictures here at my mom's house and found a picture of me downstairs in the basement with my short group of engine and a couple of cars.
What's that layout, Murph?
What's that?
How big would that layout have been?
I think it might have been the standard 4x8 sheet of plywood, but it didn't even look that big.
Yeah, we'll have to look back at how the camera angles looked on the Peninsula Commute train, because James actually put a wider angle lens or wider angle camera on that car.
Cool. Okay.
For the hopes that, like, for some of the blind corners where you can't see the signal.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for running that one. Take care, Mike.
Good luck, Mike.
Yeah, I think we're. You can leave it right there.
See you later, Mike.